I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she does.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
Told Sunny.
Daytime TV has officially spiraled into scandal. Sunny Hostin has been axed from The View, and the entire country is reeling. This chaos erupted after Melania Trump dropped a jaw-dropping $100 million lawsuit on the show. Yes, a full $100 million. What began as hushed rumors exploded into national fury after Melania was dragged on air in a segment that went completely off the rails. This isn't just tabloid noise. It's a courtroom war zone now, and Sunny Hostin is stuck in the eye of the storm. The legal battle is picking up speed, and Sunny's name is raising eyebrows across the country. Insiders say Melania is done staying quiet. She's firing back hard. New revelations confirm Sunny is officially named in the lawsuit, leaving even her loyal fans speechless. The complaint claims the hosts crossed a dangerous line, launching harsh and false attacks on Melania's private life.
I hear he likes to be the DJ. He likes to be the DJ, and it's a very fun night when he does that.
That thing needs a laugh track. It needs a laugh track.
I have to say, I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor. But I'm going to leave that alone and ask you all the question, will the candidate's spouses getting involved like she just did?
What?
That's what it says.
Social media erupted instantly. Wild takes like she can't stand him and wants him gone sent this spiraling into full legal warfare. Some argue it was sarcasm. Others say it was downright cruel, but Melania sees none of it as funny. To her, it's defamation, plain and sharp. She's not just angry, she's fuming, and that fury is now powering a lawsuit that's threatening to flip daytime TV upside down. Meanwhile, Sunny Hostin is in hot water. Her online pages are flooded with people demanding answers. Behind the scenes, sources say ABC producers are freaking out, desperate to stop this PR meltdown from turning into a ratings disaster. Fans are deeply divided. Some defend Sunny's freedom to speak. Others say she crossed every line. One user posted, "Sunny went too far." Another wrote, "This wasn't comedy, it was cruel and disgraceful." And it's not slowing down. Clips from the explosive episode are lighting up every feed. Critics now warn this might be the scandal that shuts down The View for good. Now the big question is spreading. Will Sunny take the fall for all of it? Her seat at the table is under siege like never before. The public backlash is intense, and the noise is only getting louder. Insiders claim ABC executives are in crisis talks, debating whether to dump Sunny or ride out the storm. But there's panic behind those closed doors. They're worried the fallout won't just dent ratings, it might scare off top sponsors. Big name advertisers are now hesitating, unsure if The View has turned into brand poison. And one thing's certain, when the ad money starts shaking, the whole industry listens.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth. Individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that about a former president who's had 2 assassination attempts. I mean, that's just ignorant.
Sunny Hostin, known for her fiery opinions, might have finally stepped too far, and Melania Trump isn't letting this slide. The former First Lady, usually quiet, has dropped that calm image and fired back with a lawsuit that's making headlines everywhere. This bold legal strike is sounding alarms across the industry. Talk recklessly and you could pay the price. Melania's lawyers are calling the segment reckless, slanderous, and full of political spite. And it wasn't just about Christmas. They dragged her marriage, questioned her role as a mother, and even mocked her independence. One biting segment slammed her with, "She didn't even want to be First Lady," and painted her as bitter and trapped. She didn't sign up for this, one host declared. Another chimed in, "She just wants out." The audience laughed. Melania did not. That moment, it blew up online. Viewers were outraged, calling it a vicious ambush. The clip went viral in hours, and now it's at the center of this legal war. Legal experts are watching closely, and many say Melania could actually win. If the court decides the comments were spun as fact, Sunny may be forced to apologize. Or worse, lose her job. The fallout would be huge. One of TV's most familiar faces erased because of one savage segment. So far, Sunny hasn't made any public response, but insiders say she's in shock. She thought it was just another episode. One source shared, now it's a career nightmare. And while Sunny stays silent, ABC is taking the hits from every side. Viewers, legal teams, and advertisers alike.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade. But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
All eyes are locked on this clash. Viewers, analysts, and the press are glued to every twist. Sunny Hostin is walking a razor-thin line with zero backup behind her. Every breath she takes is now under the microscope. Audiences are digging deep, replaying past episodes, hunting for clues of a pattern, especially any bias or hostility toward Melania Trump. Critics aren't holding back. They're calling this the final straw, claiming Sunny has long shown disdain for conservative women. While Melania stays out of the public eye, her legal team is in overdrive. Insiders say they're assembling a powerful case, packed with receipts, transcripts, sound bites, and viral posts they claim prove real harm to Melania's name. Legal experts believe this could go all the way to trial, and if it does, it might become one of the biggest courtroom spectacles television has ever seen. Speculation is burning up. Will Sunny be forced to testify, facing a full jury under oath? And what about the others at The View? Could they be pulled into the fire too? Or will ABC make the brutal call to cut Sunny loose to protect its brand? Insiders say panic has taken hold backstage. Whispers suggest this could trigger more firings or even a shutdown of the whole show. The entire foundation of daytime TV is trembling. One staffer quietly admitted no one thought it would blow up this badly. Even former hosts are being questioned, and many are scrambling to distance themselves from the mess. As the legal tension tightens, the cultural shock is massive. Social media is in overdrive. Hashtags are raging, and the public is sharply divided. Some are rallying behind Melania, saying she's finally standing up. Others insist Sunny only voiced what many already believe. But one thing is undeniable. This isn't just gossip. It's a full-scale battle. And with $100 million at stake, the warning is loud. The pressure couldn't be more intense.
Is people believe because Donald Trump signed that stimulus check, his name is on the stimulus check.
Yeah.
People believe that money came out of his pocket. Let's be clear.
No.
That money came through Congress. That's your money.
Yeah.
He gave you your money back because it was sitting there and we needed it.
And it was a pandemic.
And it was a pandemic. So just know that, you don't see, Joe Biden's name is not on the check to make you believe that he had gone into his pocket for money he doesn't have.
Just when it seemed the scandal had peaked, the rumor mill lit up again. Now there's buzz that Melania might speak out herself. If she holds a press conference, it would be a media earthquake. Every camera focused, every network tuned in, and the political tension, it's growing fast. Donald Trump has stayed mostly silent, but sources claim he's watching every second. One advisor reportedly said, "This isn't just about Melania, it's about the family legacy." That single line changes everything. With the presidential race heating up, this might morph from legal drama to full-blown political showdown. Media outlets are circling non-stop. Whether Sunny Hostin weathers this or not, one thing's clear: this controversy has no plans to fade. Behind the scenes, The View's producers are scrambling. They're rewriting scripts, nervous that one wrong phrase could trigger another meltdown. Lawyers are reviewing everything, word by word. Hosts are being warned to tread carefully on live air. Even celebrity guests are being reassessed. No one wants another headline, and the pressure from advertisers? Massive. Some are threatening to pull out unless ABC takes action, and fast. What started as a panel discussion has now become a high-stakes media crisis with big money hanging in the balance. Shockingly, Melania is now being hailed as a symbol of media pushback. Whether people admire her or not, the spotlight is scorching. But it's not just The View feeling the heat. Other talk shows are getting nervous. Hosts everywhere are asking, "Did I ever say something that could drag me into court?" This has become a serious wake-up call. Every word matters, and the wrong one could cost everything. Still, some say Sunny Hostin is being unfairly targeted in the chaos.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That was all. That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that won't come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yes.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant, I'm not attracted to her big belly or something, and now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
Some claim this is part of a broader scheme to silence outspoken women on TV. That charge is lighting up fierce debate, especially among Sunny Hostin's loyal fans, who believe she's being punished for speaking her truth. But critics push back, saying this isn't about free speech, it's about respect, and Melania deserves that like anyone else. Still, Sunny remains silent. No apology, no statement, not even a hint of remorse. And that silence, it's getting louder by the hour. Is she being advised to stay quiet, or is she standing her ground, ready to fight a lawsuit that could wreck her career? Legal circles are buzzing. Some expect a secret deal behind the scenes. Others think Sunny's ready to take this all the way to a public courtroom showdown. If it reaches trial, brace yourself. Testimonies, cameras, and chaos could turn it into the biggest celebrity case since Depp versus Heard. A BC is trapped. Supporting Sunny could look like defending her comments, but letting her go might enrage the show's core fans. Insiders say the network is stuck. Every move is risky, and backlash is unavoidable. The pressure is building, and someone has to make the next move before it all unravels. ABC's silence is deafening. Viewers are glued to the screen, waiting to see if Sunny will return to her seat. Each new episode feels tense. The hosts are clearly cautious, their words measured. Segments seem shorter, and fans are whispering that edits are scrubbing out anything risky. The show's vibe has shifted. Once bold and wild, it now feels like a courtroom, where every word could be used as evidence. And Sunny, she's gone dark. No posts, no interviews, no public appearances. It's as if she vanished. Sources say she's preparing for a major legal clash, and she's not backing down. She's not finished. One insider warned, if she falls, she might not fall alone. That chilling line sparked a wave of speculation. Are there hidden tensions between the co-hosts? Could the producers be planning to reset the entire show? Is The View about to lose even more than just Sunny? Online theories are wild. Some claim she might sue back. Others believe a bombshell interview could drop any day now. But one fact stands out. Melania Trump has flipped the script. Once dismissed for being quiet, she's now front and center with the most explosive lawsuit TV has seen in years.
Back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View.
And I
look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it that way? These are such vile comments, but they are exactly what The View's audience loves. It's targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric the left uses, which they accuse the opposing side of using. And this one, those women are a danger to America. They do more than anyone else to stoke political and social tensions. The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think for herself.
Melania isn't just filing a lawsuit, she's drawing a line in the sand. She's saying enough is enough, and now the entire TV world is watching with wide eyes. Legal experts are already battling over what this could mean for daytime TV, comedy bits, and celeb-driven segments. If Melania wins, everything might change. Hosts could face strict limits, lawsuits may spike, and every word on air might get second-guessed. Some worry free speech will suffer. Others argue it's about time. Mocking private lives should carry real consequences. As this courtroom clash nears, both sides are digging in. Sunny Hostin, the bold voice of The View, against Melania Trump, the once silent figure now shaking the system with a thunderous lawsuit. The public is split straight down the middle, Team Sunny or Team Melania, and social media is bursting with fire. Hot takes, memes, and outrage by the second. This is becoming one of the most chaotic legal dramas TV has ever seen, where fame, politics, and entertainment are colliding in wild fashion. ABC isn't just facing a lawsuit, they're facing a reckoning over loyalty, values, and survival in an age where nothing gets ignored. Will Sunny rise again, or vanish from the very show she helped build into a cultural giant? Will Melania win her case, or spark a media shakeup that changes the game forever? No one knows. But one thing is certain, the fallout is massive, and the warning couldn't be clearer. Even in daytime talk, words carry power, and now they carry risk. This chapter might be closing, but the shockwaves are just getting started, and every corner of entertainment is about to feel it.